Right, Sean, you have an umbrella. We all love the umbrella. We need the umbrella, great for the sun. When one breaks down, why does it break down?
Because you break one of the ribs.
Ah.
And what happens when you break that rib? You try and
Time
get
for a new umbrella.
Time for a new umbrella. You try and get that fancy tape to hold it in place.
Yeah, called duct tape.
Never works.
Yeah.
And your wife's really going to hate the way that looks.
Good
Trust
point.
me, I know.
Yes.
All right. So it happens to all of us. You put the umbrella up, you turn your back for a few minutes, the wind blows it over, you break one of the ribs. Now you're out on an entire umbrella. Well, not with this umbrella, because we actually include the extra replaceable rib.
Oh, that's a great idea.
With it.
That's a great idea.
Right, because this is the point where you're going to say, all right, how do I repair it? What do I need to do? And it's really simple.
Yeah,
and
that
really
has
easy.
actually happened to one of our umbrellas.
Well, that happened to both of mine last year.
One breaks with the big wind. You didn't remove it in time of the storm. It cracks, right?
Right.
Easily, and it can crack. And so, how do you take the other rib out?
It's really easy. So there's two pieces on here. You're going to unscrew the top piece here.
Okay.
All right. That holds in the top ribs. There's a bottom piece here that holds in the bottom ribs. So then basically you say, all right, if this one's broken, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this out.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
killer.
Slide these up. All right. In 2 seconds. That's all it took for me to.
So that wasn't screwed in.
Well,
it was screwed in with the holder.
With the holder.
Yeah.
Right. So that's all you have to do. So then you can go ahead and you can replace it out with a brand new one. So, and that's all there is to it.
Snap that into place, and then you're back in business.
Right.
As you're shopping right now, realize this is now when it comes to this, how many colors we got here?
So
Let's go through these colors.
You got the blue that we have over there.
Okay.
You have the beige. But notice how tall it is too, Rick.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a tall guy.
This is called tan. This is called navy. It's a really, really deep navy, all right? But yeah, this is really tall.
Right. And that's what we wanted in the umbrella, because let's face it, a lot of us that are taller, last thing we want to do is to be ducking under the umbrella all the time. And that's usually what happens. So if you have this on your picnic table, out on the patio, I could walk under this. I could put my grill under here, and there's plenty of room even for the heat to rise. Notice, we also have the flap on top, because you are going to get a breeze. You want to be able to have that breeze go through the top of the umbrella without pulling it out of the stand and whatever you have it in.
It's called 9 foot. That's going to be the diameter of the umbrella,
but
right?
It's huge. I mean, look, the two of us with our arms stretched almost fit under here all the way. That's how big this is. So a whole lot of coverage.
It's got a crank, obviously, to lower, and it's got a tilt.
Yes.
A lot of people love the tilt. Now here, this is on the tilt.
And everything's a one-click system on this one. So even the tilt feature, you click it, you tilt it, you can swivel it where you want to go. You want to put it back in place. It locks it into the tilt position. Hear the click?
I do.
Click. All right. Now it's clicked, so it's in the tilt position. It's not automatically going to go back to where you have it straight up and down.
Once it's tilted, by the way, I can then...
You can swivel it so it blocks the sun.
Great umbrella.
Right.
Hey, by the way, great umbrella for a great price. I've seen umbrellas that so many of these are 3 figures now.
Yes.
Pricing are outrageous out there. It's $59 and change, 2 colors, first time ever at this sale price. Not been this price before. Come on in and get it. So I used my own stand. The width of the bait of the actual pole, that's kind of universal, isn't it, Sean?
Universal standard size.
Yeah.
So it will fit in any umbrella holder that's out there. It will fit through any picnic table, any table with a hole in it for an umbrella, standard size fit. It's all powder coated aluminum, so nothing going to rust, nothing going to corrode on this.
Going to show a little animation here. What are we seeing?
So you're going to actually see what the umbrella looks like, and then you're going to see how you replace the ribs. So you unscrew the top part there, you unscrew the bottom part, all right? You slide one out, slide another. There's a little channel that it slides into, and you replace that rib. The great thing is we give you the rib that comes with it, the extra one, because that's the part where you're saying, uh-oh, I didn't put it down before it was too windy. I broke a rib. What am I going to do? Now, by having that extra rib in the umbrella, all I did was take the piece of the umbrella off, all right, the top piece off. I just slid it off one of the ribs so I could get access to it. And then it's really simple. When you unloosen the top part, you unloosen the bottom part, go ahead and pop that off.
Great.
Go ahead and pop this off. Boom. That fast I've taken the rib out. Then I go ahead and I get the extra rib that's already included, slide it in there, you're back in business.
Love. So when I first get the umbrella, though, it's going to, what will it have on it?
Just like you see here, it comes fully assembled other than the bottom pole that you're going to click in.
So the actual umbrella part is already going to be on.
It's already on there.
We've got this one pulled away to show you the idea.
We got it pulled away just to show you how to change out that rib.
So this is all there. So you just put the bottom section on.
Right.
Boom. And then, if I want to, I also get the cover with this.
Yes.
Now the cover's really important.
Well, let's face it.
Because you want to make sure that over time, with rain, with sleet, with
Or
the sun.
even packing it up and taking it to go somewhere. You could take this to the beach. You can take it to the picnic if you have a portable stand with it. So we give you the cover or the bag that has it with it. There's also, you can see on this one here, see the little straps up here? You can go ahead and just crank the umbrella down and then go ahead and tie it down and leave it out, because this is made to stay out in the elements. It's got all the sun resistant fabrics to it. So all you do is tie this guy up so it's not going to blow around if you're leaving it out there on a windy day.
This, by the way, is the navy if you want to pick it up. That's the tan. So it's going to be a really, really pretty beige. Tan more popular and more limited. I crank this baby up.
Right.
I can tilt it. Tan more popular and more limited. I think it's going to be great. But the key to this is, first of all, it's the price. Without the rib, it's a killer deal. It's a great buy.
For a 9-foot market umbrella, yes.
But these, again, what this is called, can you do it in the last minute and a half? It's called a rib, if you're not familiar with what that thing is.
Yeah, that's what these are. They're
those sections.
They're the ribs. These are all powder-coated aluminum in here. So it's going to come to you fully assembled. We just peeled it back to show you. We took this rib out. This rib will go in place down here. All right, slide that one in there. This rib goes in up top here. All right, slide that in there. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to tighten this back up here. And when you tighten it back up, now the rib can't go anywhere. It's in place the way it should be. That's the way it's going to come from the factory. That's all you have to do to change one out in a matter of seconds.
Call and click 800-345-1515 is the number. QVC.com. Gets sent to you. Just screw on the bottom part. The rest is fully assembled.
Right.
And then the extra rib is just, it's along with the box that you're getting, right?
It comes in the box what you're getting. The only assembly you need is you put the bottom pole in. There's no tools required on this one. You get to enjoy it all season long.
$88 regular QVC price. This is really dropped in price. And we put it on 42 payments at 15. So a great buy on this one. Final thoughts, all you, Sean.
I love this because I broke 2 umbrellas last year. It broke the ribs. I tried to use that tape to tape it up. It looked horrendous. It didn't work. So I tossed out a brand new umbrella because it broke a rib.
Yeah.
In this case, we give you the extra rib.
Extra rib included. Brand new to Q at 131-913. Sean's going to stick around. It's 2 hours of love in your garden. Temptations coming up next hour.